And it's also our 38th day of our Light a Red Candle campaign to bring awareness around peripheral artery disease and the fact that walking is the very best medicine for PAD. However, some Tai Chi and Qigong can certainly help with our balance, our strength, our mindfulness, and our circulation. So with that said, I'm going to put our candle down and let's get right into it. I'm going to start you off with our warm-ups like we do. And I'm still working on my backwards appearance so you can see my feet and legs better. Hopefully today I nail it a little bit better. Anyway, let's start with our warm-up. So let's walk around a little bit, smile from the heart, feel good, say hello to your fellow PAD warriors and Tai Chi practitioners. And we're going to start with 2 exercises for our neck. The first one goes like this. Tuck that chin. And you go down on the little springy string that's pretending it's going from your head to your tailbone and you're hanging from a ceiling. And we go up and down a little bit with our knees with this motion, tucking our chin, pushing it out and down. And we'll do one more. All right, and our next neck exercise, let's take our little chi ball here. And with your left hand, follow it with your eye and your neck, turning to about 70% of your comfort range. Easy does it. Cross your palms in the middle. And with each turn, you can stretch your neck a little bit more. Just always maintain your comfort zone. Nothing is stressed or hard or rigid or forced in Tai Chi. It's easy. All right, there's 2 for our neck, and now let's roll our shoulders forward. Maintaining that invisible string. Feeling our shoulder blades almost touch as we open our chest. A nice inhale. And exhale as our arms move forward. And now roll backwards. Opening that chest. Smiling from our hearts. With a nice sigh. And now 2 for our spine. First one, let's push it up on the ceiling with our left hand, down on the floor with our right. Notice my arms aren't totally extended. Cross your palms in the middle. And feel that ceiling and floor with your hands with a little bit of pressure. So going up and down on our little string spring. And our next spine one. Pretend our spine is like a little washcloth that we're going to gently wring the water out of it. Very gently is the key word here. So our hips are gonna kind of stay as still as we can keep them. And turn your spine to the left. Feel that little twist. Flip your chi ball with your hands. Come over to the other side, just over your knee. Don't go past your knees. Of course, your hips will move a little bit because the hip bone's connected to the knee bone. Everything's connected. There's a continuity in our body and our energy flow. And that's what we're working on here, is to unblock the blockages in our energy flow. So there we have 2 for our spine, and now we're down to our hips. And we'll do the zombie walk. So left foot forward with your arms back gently, small step. And then come through and change. Foot back about 45-degree angle, arms forward. And switch. And switch. And change. And change. All right, now the other side. Right foot forward, arms back. Small step. And back. And forward. And back. And forward. The higher you can lift your knee for this one, the more stability and strength you'll gain in your full weighted leg, which in this instance is my left leg. All right, now our next hip exercise, let's take our chi ball again. This time we're gonna push on the 2 walls to each side of us. So I'm gonna push left as I take a small step to the right, keeping my spine centered. Push. Come back to center. Step and push. Feel a little bit of pressure on that wall there. Notice I'm not way out here extended. This arm is about equal with my shoulder. This arm is comfortable somewhere at about a 45-degree to a 90-degree right angle. And one more each side. Good. Now we're down to our knees. So, loose fists on hips with our left leg. We're going to take a small step forward. Keep your weight on your back leg. That's the leg with the full weight. My leg that I stepped forward with was empty weight. Now, punch with the opposite arm. Keep that weight on that back leg. Now change and do the same thing on the other side. Small step. Punch. Come back. Small step. Punch. And back. All right, our next one for the knees is similar to the last one we did. Loose fists on hips. This time, we're going to take a small step with our left foot, but we're going to go heel, toe, shift, now punch. And back. Change legs. Heel, toe, shift your weight forward, punch, and back. Change legs, heel, toe, shift, punch. So this time my back leg has the empty weight. heel, toe, shift, punch. Good. Now we're down to our feet, our tootsies. So this time we're going to take our hands on our hips. Always check in again with your grounded feet. Should be about hip width apart. And this time with our left foot, we're going to go heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Change feet, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. All right, last one for our feet. This time, our left foot, we're going to go in and out with our ankle, focusing on feeling that stretch in our ankles. So we're going to go in and out, in and out, in and out. Change feet, in and out, in, out, in, out. Very good. Now let's shake it off. This is very good. Break up any lactic acid that builds up in your legs. Plus, it's good for your circulation anyway. Just doing this is very good for your circulation. And let's take a couple of stretches. Inhale. And let's gather some chi. Which reminds me, today I forgot one of our shoulder exercises, which happens sometimes. So if you want, I'll go back and do it here. Second shoulder exercise. I always get a little confused because we're going forward and backward, and I'm thinking that's two, but really it's just a set of one. The second shoulder exercise is called showering chi, and it's a lovely movement. Feel all that good energy going down to your abdomen, your lower dantian. This is the powerhouse of our energy engine. It's the place of it's the center of our balance and our breath right here. Even visibly or audibly sigh. I don't know how you visibly sigh, except by doing a Zoom. Oh. All right, great. So that completes our warm-ups. And I think we'll just get going right in. And today, I had mentioned last week that I'm going to call the names of the steps and not do quite so much talking. And hopefully you'll start connecting the names of the steps with everything else I've been talking about over these weeks, and your body will just start memorizing the movements and what comes next. So let's get grounded. Find your happy feet. Smiling from the heart. And let's commence. Open. Close. Single whip to the right. Wave hands to the right. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And a segue open and close movement. This time single whip to the left. And wave hands to the left 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And a segue open and close. This time, going to brush the left knee. Play the lute. With that all-important follow step. Right palm up, left palm down. Carry. Carry. Lock. Step. Punch. Follow step. Push the mountain. And swing around for an open and close. This time, lean right. Turn that left toe in so you can brush your left knee, right knee, I mean. Play the lute. This time, left palm up, right palm down. So we carry, carry, lock, step, punch. Push the mountain. Swing around. And your feet are about Charlie Chaplin position. Close for our final close. Putting our chi ball back down. So another thing I'm going to do today, I think, which is good on Zoom. I think it's great. It's great for anybody because as our body memorizes things, it also memorizes what direction you're facing when you do it. And if you're doing it like in the living room here where we are virtually, you can get used to seeing things one way. So today I'm going to do it front and back, but I'm also going to do it from each side, which will be interesting because the side movements, my feet might get out of the view of the camera some, but we'll play with it and see. All right. So let's start again from the beginning. Stepping out, finding our happy feet, balanced, feeling secure, tucking that tailbone down into the Wuji position, which is just relaxing your tailbone. You're not protruding it way forward, just relaxing your tailbone down with the knees slightly bent. From here now, smiling from the heart, you can commence. Small steps. Open. Close. Single whip to the right. Wave hands to the right. 3 times. Single whip to the left. It's called single whip left because that's the foot we're stepping with our left foot. Wave hands left 3 times now. And now we're on to our second set of 6 extension movements. We can open and close as our segue. So this time we lean left, turn that right toe in, brush your left knee with a follow step. Now you can step backward with this empty weighted foot to play the lute. And now parry, 45-degree step left, parry, 45-degree step right, block, step straight forward, punch, follow step, push the mountain, swing around to an open and close, and now this time lean right, turn that left toe in so you can brush your right knee. Play the lute, left palm up, parry, parry, block, step, punch, follow step, push the mountain. And now with this empty weighted half step leg, you can swing around for an open and a close. And you start off right about where you began. And now you can put this chi ball down. So this time I'm going to try it, I think I'm facing my right. So we'll see how this goes. Single with left. Now I can step left 3 times as I wave hands. Wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off. Now lean left, turn that right toe in, turn your left foot. Now you're facing 90 degrees from how we were facing. You can brush your left knee. Play the lute. Parry, parry, block, step, punch. Push the mountain. And swing around, open and close. Now this time, lean left, so you can turn that right toe, brush your left knee, play the lute, parry, parry, block, step, punch, follow step, push the mountain, swing around, and put the ball down. And this time from the back, Commence. Go whip to the right. Right hands 3 times to the right. Wax on. Wax off. Windex on. Windex off. Open. Close. Lean left. Turn your right toe in. Turn your left foot. Brush your left knee. Play the loop. Carry. Carry. Block. Step. Punch. Follow step. Push the mountain. Swing around. Open. Close. This time lean left. So you can turn that right toe in. And you can brush your left knee. Play lute. Carry. Carry. Block. Step. Punch. Follow step. Push the mountain. Follow step. Follow step. Swing around. And now you're about where you started to begin with. Put your chi ball back down. All right, one more time. This time, I'm facing to my left in my living room. And let's commence. See my ball? You like it? You want it? No? That's okay. I'll look out my window. Oh, there's smudges. Wax on. Wax off. Windex on. Windex off. Windex on. Windex off. Step left. Look right. Bring that left arm and hand in. And now you can step left 3 times easily. Open, close, which is always a segue movement. Now lean left, turn your right foot in, turn your left foot. Now we're facing 90 degrees from the way we were, so you can brush your left knee. Play the lute. Carry. Carry. Block. Step. Punch. Follow step. Push the mountain. Swing around. Open. closed. Now lean right, turn your left foot in. Turn your right foot so you can brush your right knee. Play the lute. Carry, carry, lock, step, punch, follow step, push the mountain, swing around. And now you're facing the same way you were. Your feet are at about a Charlie Chaplin position, about 30 to 45-degree angles. And we put the ball down. And we salute one another. Wish each other well. And I really hope that by today, I think we're 9 weeks into this now, that you're really starting to get a feel for this. As I said, this is a program that I usually teach twice a week, an hour a week. And it takes 16 weeks to complete. So, no, I'm sorry, it doesn't take 16, it takes 8 weeks to complete, but we're doing it twice a week normally. And here on Zoom, I've just been doing it once a week. So I did speed it up a little bit, which is kind of counterintuitive, I guess, to the way Tai Chi generally works. Tai Chi is very slow. As a matter of fact, you can even slow these movements down more than you've heard me do them today in these demonstrations. And it gets a little tricky for me. I'm going to sit down a minute because my right big toe is bothering me today. I stubbed it twice. And it does still have an open wound on it, but the Tai Chi and Qigong certainly help. And I can feel the muscles in my legs activated just from doing this little routine that we've done. As I've said in other videos, if you do Qigong or this Tai Chi workout twice a day, it takes about 15 minutes to do the warm-ups and the whole routine. If you do that twice a day, you're getting a half an hour of Tai Chi in, and it's been scientifically proven, evidence-based, to improve your balance, your fall prevention, your circulation, and your mindfulness, because it's tricky learning Tai Chi, because it's not just one move, like Qigong is just one move, like gathering Qi, one move you can do over and over. But Tai Chi is a series of moves, so it's more like a dance, a choreography, and so our brain is scrambling to begin with to remember, okay, I did this, now what's next? What is the next thing I'm going to do? And that's why I've broken it up into segments. I've broken it up into focusing on our breathing, focusing on empty weight, full weight, trying to emphasize moving slowly and gracefully with ladies' hands, all of these things. And finally tying it all together with the names of the steps. And hopefully next week, I'd love to just get into it again, do our warm-ups kind of quickly, and then let's just do our routine. I'd love it if I could find some music to put on in the background. I might play with that a little bit this next week to see if I can get my separate speaker from my computer going with some background, nice, mellow, Zen type Tai Chi music playing in the background, because I love doing Tai Chi and Qigong to mellow background music. It just really lifts my soul up. I'm checking to see what time it is here. So yeah, we're pretty good on time. I don't know if anyone today has any questions. I can't read the questions when I'm standing back doing the routine for you all. But I'm really happy that we've gotten through all the movements. And yeah, next week I'll try to get some music going on this. I did it before. I used to do Tai Chi every Saturday morning with a friend of mine who lives up in the panhandle of Florida. And we were playing around with Zoom, and I did get some music going then. So if I did it then, I can certainly do it now. How I see it. I just might have to stop a minute and, well, maybe I'll just have it on in the background quietly the whole time so you can still hear me speak over the music. Anyhow, I feel like, yeah, today was kind of a shorter lesson. But honestly, my foot is bothering me today since I stubbed it twice, which is no fun. And I have another little video I'm going to be making today, a little short for our Light a Red Candle campaign. I would love it if you all would post some photos of your red candles, of you walking, of you bowing in a Tai Chi pose, smiling. Because all these little photos I'm going to be gathering together. And on September 1st, we're going to be premiering a lovely video to a song written by this really cool woman named Ricky Byers to launch our International PAD Awareness Month. September is PAD Awareness Month, the entire month. And the idea behind our 3-month build up to it is that if we can walk every day as best we can, we should witness some collateral blood flow happening in our legs. And collateral blood flow is like nature's natural bypasses, folks. And even if you're in stage 3 critical limb ischemia, which is where I'm at, if I can keep walking and building my collaterals, even though I have this open sore on my great right toe, I'm doing good. I'm improving. And so hopefully, with the help of my podiatrist, I'll get this wound healed and I'll quit stubbing my toes. That would be a good thing to do too. Anyway, I salute you all today, our 38th day of our Light a Red Candle campaign.